did was kiss me, and I was dying. I got
He was
such
a nice guy.
He was
my
a real. He was Jack's best
You,
friend.
the Monica.
He was your best friend?
His best friend.
Wow.
So okay, so when
now you're competing for the same woman.
yeah, so now we get home. So now you calls me, invites me out to the movie, and I said, Jack's already asked me out. So he said, well, I'm taking you to the movie. Now because Daddy knew I went to the prom. So I used to go to Joe's pool room, and that's where Daddy would pick me up. So that night, because that's where I met Sarah, and the pool room was separate from the soda jerk place. So we would have our soda. So I'm there waiting. Here comes Dad, and here comes you. Both of them come. Now we're sitting having a soda. So they're like, we're going to the drive-in. So he said, I'm going too. So now, Lou, here we both, all three of us go. But thank God Jack drove. Thank God he drove. Because at this point, I knew I liked Jack. So we get in the car, Daddy was driving. So I sat in the middle, and the three of us, and we watched the Lemon Drop Kid halftime. Hugh decides to put his arm around me. Now I'm sitting there in the middle between, I'm dying. I was green as grass, Lou. What did I know? I really knew that I liked Jack. I don't know why, but I did. Didn't even know him because I hadn't been out with him alone or anything. So I just knew I liked him. So Hugh puts his arm around me. Well, Jack smacked him in the face and said, get your hand down. So he said, come on, we're leaving. So we left it. We left it.
He was a nice guy too.
Yeah.
He was?
Oh, he was a very nice guy.
But you smacked him.
Yeah, in the face. He hit him like this. So now we get home, and where the paper store used to be, Goldberg's on Main Street, right across from the school. Where the school was where our little luncheonette and pool room was, where your Catholic school is.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Dad,
Oh,
we
yeah.
were parked across the street on Main Street there.
Right.
So when we got home, I knew that somebody's going to have to take me home. And I knew I wasn't getting out of the car. So when we got home, you said, come on, I'm going to take you home. Well, I didn't want to tell him no, but I knew I wasn't getting out of the car. I knew Dad was going to take me home.
Right.
So I knew I was safe. Well, we sat there. We must have sat there for 40 minutes. And Dad's like, will you get out of the car? Will you get out of the car? Finally, he got out of the car. And then I can't remember. I don't remember if he invited me again to go to a movie. I don't remember. If he did, I said no. Because Daddy had invited me that time when he took me home. Well, no, we used to go to Pleasantville. We used to go to Pleasantville. We went to Pleasantville.
No.
We went to the
We go to the drive-in too.
And Pleasantville. Yeah, and Pleasantville.
And what'd you do at the drive-in?
Hug and kiss. But anyway, we went to Ronaldo's a lot to Pleasantville. So that was the end of you. And I never did get my prom pic. I have a prom picture of him and I.
You do?
Yeah, I still have it. It's just a little one. But I never was going to give me the big one, but he never gave it to me.
Did you ever see him after that, Dad?
No.
Not really.
No. And that was the end. That was his good friend.
Oh.
And he was came
He's
from
a nice guy.
very nice people.
Yeah.
But I knew at that point, I just knew.
Father,
I don't know why, because
mother.
I didn't know Daddy from scratch.
Yeah.
Daddy never roller skated. I never knew him until
Yeah.
I met him then. So it was, from scratch, because I never, I didn't know him.